The Trinamool Congress is now facing a major internal crisis. There are rebel group of MPs that have claimed support of 19 of the parliamentarians, reportedly crossing the two-thirds mark needed to form a separate faction. Trinamool Congress leader Sushmita Dev has resigned as Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament. This is a second such jolt for the Mamata Banerjee-led party this week after the resignation of the veteran TMC leader Shukendu Shekhar Ray from the membership of the upper house of parliament. The development points to a deepening split within the party, with Yusuf Pathan, Mala Roy amongst those that have been named in the rebel MPs list. The move has pushed TMC into what could be its biggest political rupture in nearly 3 decades. Now, following the recent electoral setbacks in West Bengal, there are rebel leaders that include Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar. They insist they will not join the BJP but will extend support to the NDA. A letter is said to have been submitted to the Speaker's office, even as the party remains sharply divided over the rebellion. Let's open up this conversation. Joining me on the telecast, I have with me Raja Khan. Raja, let's hear it from you with regards to this mess that has been created, not just at the state level in West Bengal, but here in Delhi as well. You see that there are 2 TMC members of parliament from Rajya Sabha that have resigned from the party. They have not yet decided which political party they are going to join next, but they have resigned from the TMC. There are 20 MPs that Kakoli Ghosh, that has led the rebellion, claims are in support of a separate faction. There are at least 64 of these MLAs that have decided to part ways from the TMC and create their own faction of the TMC in West Bengal. Here we have heard rumors that Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, who have gone and met the party high command, who have gone and met Rahul Gandhi, are thinking of merging the TMC with the Congress. What is happening?
Well, yeah, good evening all. See, as for I'm starting from from where you have ended your conversation, your dialogue, whatever. So whether it is like Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee having a conversation with INC, Indian National Congress, to merge or not, that is yet to be like decided. So if they join, like if both the party come to a position where they will be operating simultaneously or as a uniform structure, then that will be on a mutual beneficial ground. This is one thing. And now when I talk about that the rebel groups or the people who are like asking for their separate entity, joining hands with NDA, joining hands with BJP, although they are claiming, no, I am not BJP, we are not BJP, but again they are saying we will be extending our support to NDA. This actually a kind of situation where Trinamool Congress is actually getting an opportunity to reform their political entity. Because when we look back, we can see that these people who are now shouting to be separated from Trinamool Congress, actually a couple of months back, these are the people who have fought their electoral battle under the name of Trinamool Congress, under the name of Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. Now, once the party has lost, once the party is not in power, these people certainly falling sick. These people are certainly feeling some kind of anxiety, some kind of like a suffocation issues, and they are saying, no, we are not with this party having these issues, raising a hell lot of issues, but actually they are doing a kind of power trading. If they had any ideological issues, then they should not have taken the symbol of party and fought under that symbol, right?
Okay, all right. Advocate Manasri Thapar, quickly getting you into the conversation as well. Do you think this is a routine matter every single time a political party faces a political debacle in elections? There are members of parliament and then there are MLAs and party leaders who decide to part ways from the political party. That has been the history of politics since time immemorial, not just in India, but it is a universal phenomenon.
It is since the time elections started happening in our country, and before that also. I think this is not something which is new. Loyalties have changed from kingdoms and kings being changed, new kingdoms being established, and similarly when new political parties enter into new territories, loyalties have shifted places. And since last 14 years, we are seeing it very predominantly. And why do we see it very predominantly right now is because of the massive penetration social media has it, and BJP has been very strong there, and there is no other political party which has had that kind of momentum in the last 14-15 years, and it is only the BJP. And this is something which BJP is getting that numbers there. So opposition parties, when opposition leaders, when they see they don't have that grassroots level connect, they don't have that political support which they would have anticipated while being in other political party. As Raja also said it very correctly, these are the same people who fought in the face of TMC. What changed in the last 15-20 days is nothing. Oh, the only thing which changed is that Mamata Banerjee did not win an election. Otherwise, the loyalties would have remained with TMC.
Yeah.
So the loyalty is not with TMC or BJP. The loyalty is in power. Whoever is going to be in power, these people are going to shift their bases there. It is not about that Mamata Banerjee was authoritarian or dictator. 15 days back, she was a dictator. Even 15 days back, what was the realization? When did the Atma Chintan happen? It was just recently when Mamata Banerjee lost an election. It was not she was not an enemy of these MLAs or MPs before while she was giving tickets. She was a very strong leader. These were the same people who were fighting on media debates, fighting against the BJP candidates, fighting against Congress candidates, and were hailing Mamata Banerjee. In the last 15-20 days, what we have seen is Mamata Banerjee could not become the chief minister. She did not have the numbers, and these people immediately shifted their base. So I don't feel it is the autocratic behavior of Mamata Banerjee or Bhaiyo or anyone else. They were okay with this behavior till the time they were winning elections.
Right,
or
absolutely. Absolutely.
Winning
Of course, it's a part tussle. The political party that wins gains support, and the political party that loses obviously loses its quote-unquote loyalists, aides, supporters, MPs, MLAs, as is being seen with the TMC and Mamata Banerjee as well. I have with me Bhura Shiva Das Gupta as well, but you know, specifically talking about the TMC and its future, we've seen these meetings that have taken place. Mamata Banerjee meeting Rahul Gandhi, and then it was the turn of Abhishek Banerjee also, who went and met the Congress's leader. What is brewing over there? There at this point of time speculation rife that there are going to be some of these MPs, some of these MLAs that are going to join hands with Mamata Banerjee, with Abhishek Banerjee, and they are all going to merge with the Congress. The other side, the rebel faction says the majority is with us. Where are these MPs and MLAs that Mamata Banerjee is going to rally behind her to merge with the Congress?
Well, look, what we have seen in the last few days is actually the decimation of the Trinamool Congress, the party Trinamool Congress itself. I mean, out of the 80, the MLAs, 60 MLAs have already signed and given their letter to the speaker, the new speaker, saying that we are a separate party. They still sort of show some kind of reverence to Mamata Banerjee. They say that Mamata Banerjee can be the patron, not the chief of the party, but the patron. But the rest, they are not willing to work or stay with a nephew, Abhishek Banerjee. The same thing has happened in Delhi. There are 28 MPs, of which 20 have decided to move away and sit separately. Now there is a little bit of confusion because I saw someone within that 20 saying that 20 of these MLAs, they will sit separately, but with the India group. Whether that happens, I'm not too sure. But there is another statement saying that we will be backing NDA. So what will be happening is, I think, when the parliament starts, we'll be able to see. But it is for sure, except a few handful of very loyal, say, MPs, who stay. But for example, Abhishek Banerjee himself. Then I think one or two like
Mahua Moitra,
like
Derek O'Brien, they at this point and continue
Derek
to be
O'Brien,
staunch supporters of Mamata Banerjee. Yes, absolutely. I'm also going to get into a conversation. Radhika Bhattacharya Shah. Radhika, the situation at this time is very volatile, very dynamic. We're seeing resignations after resignations from the TMC of all these MPs and MLAs. What is it that the BJP, do you think BJP, if these MLAs and MPs come to the BJP, your doors are open? Is there any thought that has been put, any strategy that is being thought of and implemented, executed to woo these rebel MPs and rebel MLAs into BJP's fold?
The Trinamool Congress today is facing one of its most serious internal challenges. Of course, we all know about the group of MPs led by senior leaders, including Kakuli Rao. They've all been unhappy with the present functioning of the party. And of course, different reports have claimed different things, and now we know about the 19 MPs who are associated with the dissident camp. Although the TMC strongly disputes these numbers, and some leaders whose names have appeared in the media have denied being a part of any rebellion, the exact strength of the rebels remains uncertain. Of course, the names that are going around are, of course, Kakuli Sharani Coach, Sushmita Dev, etc. Now, the question is, why are these loyalists who were very, very close to Mamata Banerjee, many for whom Mamata Banerjee gave them the eminence that they have risen to? Of course, there is first the succession question. Many believe there's an unease of the growing influence of Abhishek Banerjee and the changing power structure within the party. The centralization of decision-making is something that, party do not like very much. Some senior leaders have reported feeling that the traditional grassroots culture of the party has weakened over time. And the matter of ticket distribution was something that caused a lot of unhappiness too, that veteran workers were ignored while newer faces had gained prominence during
Fair
the
enough,
last...
but these are problems that are faced by all political parties.
Right.
But all I'm saying, again, that's how I started. That's why I started this conversation by saying that is this something that is unique to the TMC, or this happens with all political parties? This internal churn that happens, there are rebellions that take place. A big example when Shiv Sena broke into two factions. A big example of the NCP breaking into two factions. We've seen there are a number of tall leaders, very popular leaders who have left the Congress since its debacle of the 2014 elections, and it has still not been able to recover. It is 2026. So, is this a fair justification to give by these political leaders, the rebel leaders within the TMC, that they are unhappy? There is quote-unquote dictatorial behavior that they have to, sustain from Mamata Banerjee's side or Abhishek Banerjee's side, and all these claims that are being made?
Well, some leaders may feel uncertain about the future prospects if the present system continues. I think they've also realized that Bengal historically has shown a particular pattern in terms of whether or not a party that has lost ever returns back in power. Many are considering the fact that Trinamool is gone, BJP is here, BJP has the majority in the rest of the country, and that BJP is going to do what they say they will do, which means that the people of Bengal will see change, will see progress, will see a democracy Bengal hasn't seen so far, or Bengal is deprived of.
Okay, all right. Fair. Okay, all right. That's your point. But I do want to discuss right now what is happening within the TMC, what the future of TMC is. whether Mamata Banerjee will be able to hold the flock. Is there going to be a faction? Is there going to be a second faction that is going to be created? It's all in the works right now. It's very interesting what is happening with resignations after resignations, rebellion after rebellion by these MPs, not just with the MLAs but also MPs now. A huge number that has been stacked up against the TMC and Mamata Banerjee. Coming back to you, Raja Khan, a situation such as this, how do you see Mamata Banerjee being able to carry forward TMC in her leadership? Again, is the party symbol, is the party name going to go to the rebel faction because their numbers are strong, they have the majority, it is going to go into the code of law, it is going to go to the speaker in the parliament? How do you think this is going to play out?
See, if it is about numbers, definitely a number can be with those persons who are claiming to be Bhalo Trinamool under a term given by Shomik Bhattacharya, right? That symbol may be lying with them, but in Bengal it is not the symbol. It is the feeling behind the symbol, and that feeling lies with Mamata Banerjee and with a struggle. She is a seasoned politician. She has come to this position after years of fight against certain corruption, certain dictatorship, or anything with which the people are not happy, right? So this is, even if the symbol goes, even if the name Trinamool Congress goes,
but do you think the very issues that she was fighting against, whether it was the hooliganism, whether it was the law and order situation, whether it was about the corruption, the violence in West Bengal during her period of struggle, these issues came back during her rule, and that's why she lost?
No, absolutely not. See, if you think about this situation or the percentage, you can see that Trinamool Congress has secured 41%, whereas BJP has got only 46%. So the margin is of only somewhere around 5%, which is coming to somewhere around 30 lakhs, right? And if you consider about that SIR, the number of people who have been deleted is near to that only. So if you consider from that perspective,
so of course you're giving a justification why Mamata Banerjee has lost. At this point in time, you're blaming the SIR that was conducted by the election commission. But the point of the matter is over here, and I want to get Manaswi back into the conversation. Manaswi, what happens? You know, the Rajya Sabha elections are going to take place on 18th of June. When these MPs have come out, 22 of them, as per sources, as it is being reported, they said they are not going to join the BJP, but they are going to give outside support to the BJP. Now, does it help the BJP, which had a slimmer margin of majority this time around when it won the elections, to be able to become stronger in being able to pass legislations in the parliament?
100%. I think West Bengal has turned out to be a new Uttar Pradesh for BJP, and there is no doubt about it. And with this kind of a support, be it from directly joining BJP or supporting NDA or being a part of NDA, I think it is directly helping the BJP, and there is no way two ways about it. And when you do this kind of politics, I think you become unstoppable, and BJP is unstoppable in this kind of stream. And you be part of BJP, you don't be part of BJP, but legislations are going to be passed. Look at what happened with DMK. So DMK will not have a voice, and now with this strength, I think it is going to be a piece of cakewalk for BJP now for passing legislation. And opposition may have voice. Rahul Gandhi or other members of India Alliance may speak out, but they don't have numbers now. So passing laws is not going to be very difficult for BJP anymore. And with the dismantling of TMC, I think one of the strongest force of opposition apart from Congress was TMC in the last Lok Sabha. And with this kind of numbers, I think BJP is in a very safe position now. Passing laws will not be a problem for them anymore. And I think it's a very good situation for BJP and BJP supporters. For them, they have the time to rejoice it. Yeah. They have time, they have the numbers, they have everything on their side. There's no two ways about it.
Okay, coming back to you, Burashiva Dasgupta. Again, the issue that BJP had been facing, the support of the NDA was not strong enough to pass these legislations. We saw what happened with the Women's Reservation Bill. We saw what happened with the Delimitation Bill. What are the chances for reviving these bills now with a renewed majority that it is seeking with the support of these rebel TMC leaders in Parliament?
Well, BJP had planned it that way, and I mean, breaking up Trinamool was also a plan of the BJP, because you saw all these MPs sitting in one of the minister's residence, and the chief minister of West Bengal also there to support them. So this was also planned. It is not just resentment among the MPs, West Bengal MPs. There was a tacit support of the BJP to do this, because they need that two-third majority, to change many of these. That is what has to be understood. Both at the Rajya Sabha and at the Lok Sabha, they need a two-third majority to amend the constitution, and that is what BJP is aiming at. And certainly, the Trinamool MPs, both at the Rajya Sabha, they have a smaller number, but at the Lok Sabha, the number definitely supports BJP to get these bills passed and even go for amendment of the constitution, for which they need a two-third majority. That is for sure.
Okay.
But talking about, the BJP, I don't think we should generalize that way, because it's not that, say, the DMK, for example, in Tamil Nadu, they lost. It didn't lead to a disintegration of the party, because Trinamool is a very sort of a party which it wasn't holding it through any kind of ideology. This was just that is what we have seen. It is just seeking more favors, and the moment they are out of power, they have disintegrated.
Okay.
So it is not. We shouldn't be looking at it that way. That this is generally the situation
but
of a
you
party.
also feel, when you compare the
Yeah.
politics of southern states, and particularly Tamil
Yeah.
Nadu, and you compare the politics of
Absolutely.
West Bengal, and West Bengal, you have like long periods where a political party has governed the party. They have won the election and have stayed for a long period of time, term after term. Versus in Tamil Nadu, that has not been the case. Political parties have alternated in being able to win the election and then govern the state for the next 5 years.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But it takes time in West Bengal for one political party to sort of erode itself, and that happened with LNF, that happened with Trinamool as well,
Okay.
and also with the Congress earlier.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm out of time. I thank all of you for joining me on the telecast and sharing your views. On that note, I slip into a short break. Thanks for watching NewsX.